Well, welcome, my dear Libras, to your reading, messages from your person. We're going to go ahead and see all the messages your person has for you at this time. Just remember, if the messages that come through do not resonate, not to worry. It just means that this is not meant to be your reading at this time, and you can go ahead and look at your moon, rising, and Venus signs, as they could have more relevant information for you. I'm just going to start off with the tarot. I'm pulling all the tarot out so that we can get a nice overall detailed message about what's coming through, and then we're going to clarify even further with the with oracle cards. Okay, let's see what your person wants to let you know. I'm just having a quick look here. Okay, right, my dear Libras. Okay, so the first thing we get here is that your person wants you to know that when they started the relationship with you, they had a lot of hope and belief that this relationship would go the distance. They felt very emotionally connected to you. They felt very positive about the direction of the relationship, and they were quite happy to plant seeds and to invest in the relationship. So they really felt that this is the relationship that had seeds of potential, and they were willing to put, grow those seeds and watch them grow and harvest. And they felt like emotionally, you guys were very connected. You probably had the same beliefs, the same outlook, the same emotional intelligence. There was a lot of, they felt very connected to you. There was a lot of deeper understanding between the two of you. Okay, there's a lot of deeper understanding between the two of you. Right. Then they want you to know that there was something that this is very much, guys, they want you to know, for those of you who are in a relationship, or this could be also a separation, but there is something that they had to address that was an internal situation. It's an internal issue that they had to deal with. Something came up. It could have been something from their existing situation or something from the past, but something came up that they had to kind of deal with and cope with. And this might have caused some kind of discord or kind of even a separation in your relationship. So I'm just because I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself. For those of you, just say, for example, you're in separation, say perhaps something came up, like a family issue, and they had to go and take care of it so that this relationship kind of came to an end. If you are in an existing relationship, perhaps there is a feeling here of your person like separating from you, not being with you, being distant. It's just because they have to take care of something. It could be something you're aware of. It could be something that you're not aware of. But they want you to know that it's just they have a huge responsibility to this issue, whatever it is. And they cannot give you the attention and the love and the dedication that you deserve and need at this time, because they are obliged to take care of whatever this is. So for a lot of you, I already see that this relationship probably has come to an end. Okay, and for those of you who are in separation or anything like that, it's just they are so pulled by whatever this situation is. Like it could be a family, it could be like an ex-wife, or like maybe somebody is ill and they feel they have to go and take care of it, and they just don't feel they have got enough emotional capacity to be there for you and give you and your relationship what they need and take care of whatever it is in this, whatever the circumstance is. And it could be anything, guys. I mean, it could be just, you know, like a friend in need, family in need. It could be their business is in need. Okay, just take it as it resonates. And unfortunately, what I see for a lot of you, that there might, you know, it could, the relationship could just be put on hold. Okay, there could be like a separation, but you both understand why. Or they could even actually say, you know, at this time, I'm just going to call it a day, because I am so pulled in this other direction, and I have to go and take care of it. And there is some movement, guys. But I want you to know one thing. It's not because of anything you did. They want you to know this has got nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with you. There is something else here that is outside of you, that is pulling them, that they either have to call it a day with you so that they can go and concentrate on whatever the situation is, or just say, you know what, guys, or there's going to be like some kind of separation, and you're aware of it and you understand it. So like they might just, I'm going to give you an example. Maybe they have an elderly grandparent or parent that they have to go and take care of, and they live abroad, and they actually do go and do it. They really feel that this is their calling. They have to do it. They have to be there. This is not an easy decision for them at all. They want you to know that was one of the hardest things they've had to do, and they went back and forward trying to make this decision. This did not come easy to them, okay? And it's so much mental stress, but they are really being called by this other situation, this other person, this other party. They're being called to do it. They feel obligated. They feel this is really where they have to stand up and do it. But they want you to know that please understand that this has been one of the hardest decisions they've had to make. This is not easy. It was just not something that they were like made overnight. They went back and forward on this decision. So you might be aware of it, guys, and you might not be aware of it. I'm not sure if your partner, if it was like a relatively new relationship, or if it's something that they feel they can't share with you. You might not even know about it, but they really want you to know that this is not something that they decided lightly, in terms of this putting this distance between you, or this separation, whatever it is. So let's go ahead and see if we can get an additional message from your person with the Oracle cards. We've got transformation, we've got animals, and we've got closure. Okay. Right, they really understand that they really are very, very aware that that you might not be there when they if they are ever ready to come back. They really understand that you might have moved on, you might have gone, found somebody else, you might have looked at them in a different way, that the relationship might transform in a way that there's no going back. They're very aware of it, and they want you to know they understand that. They also want you to know that if they have hurt you, it's not something they've wanted to do at all, and that especially for those of you who have had an animal together, this is just an additional message coming in. For those of you who've had an animal together, it's just to get you that some kind of comfort and love from the animal, because they can't be there. They want this animal, whatever it is that you've shared together or you've had, that they know that you love, to be there for you. And they're very aware, very, very aware that you might close the door on them and walk down a whole new road, because that you're not going to be able to wait for them. They're very aware, and they're telling you, you have to do what you have to do. Right, so what I want to do now is just pull some additional messages for you from your person. Okay, so these are all turned the wrong way around, so let me just get this right. Hold on, sorry guys. Okay, let's just get some additional messages for you. And we've got, you are my world. They love you. This is not about not loving you, guys. This is not about not loving you. But they really do understand that you might move away. I would commit to you now if I had a chance. Just circumstance has just dictated otherwise, and they have to go and take care of whatever the situation is. I adore you. Wow. There's a lot of love here, guys. A lot of love. But at the end of the day, they are making a decision and you have to take care of yourself. So whatever you decide to do, you're going to do what's best for you. And they're very aware of that. So there you have it, my dear Libras. That is the messages coming through from your person. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. And I'm sending you lots of love.